Good afternoon. I'm Kim Baez. A long list of law enforcement officers who landed on the wrong side of the law are now paying the price. They're facing disciplinary action from the New Mexico Law Enforcement Academy. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhardt is live in the Newsplex with details on some of the officers whose names you'll probably recognize.
Kim, some lost their license. Others were suspended for crimes that range from drunk driving to tipping off a friend about a federal drug investigation. A long list of officers whose job it was to enforce the law. Now, many of them will no longer be able to do that in New Mexico, some for longer periods than others. Among them, veteran Bernalillo County Deputy Thomas Lett, caught taking his patrol car to the home of a convicted felon. He was the focus of a News 13 special assignment report 2 years ago.
Are you visiting our house?
I've been there a couple of times at work, and she's asked me for some help on some things.
Late last week, Lett gave up his license at a meeting of the Law Enforcement Academy Board. Former APD officer Daniel Burge also gave up his certification. He's the officer accused of breaking into a Rio Rancho apartment and stealing a TV. Burge quit APD. The case is still pending in district court. Also from APD, former Albuquerque Police Union leader Joey Segala faces a 2-year suspension. Segala was fired after allegations that he beat his wife, but charges were dropped after she didn't show up to court. Also, a former APD officer now serving time in federal prison.
It was an error in judgment.
Brad Aaronsfield was convicted of obstruction of justice in 2011 for tipping off a friend about a federal drug investigation. He just started serving his sentence a couple months ago. There's also Rio Arriba County Undersheriff Vince Crespin charged with racketeering for stealing money from Espanola. Crespin is suspended for a year. And Espanola police officer Moises Peña seen in surveillance spitting on a security officer at Buffalo Thunder Casino after he was asked to leave. He gave up his license. Also on the list, Roswell police officer Stephanie Kuhn had her license revoked after an aggravated DWI charge. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Gabrielle. Now, another name you might recognize, Larry Flynn. He's the former state corrections supervisor who was fired for allegedly padding his time card and shooting at snakes on the grounds of the state pen in Santa Fe. Flynn had his license revoked. His firing sparked an ugly fight with the governor's office. He claimed the governor's office wrongly influenced his firing.